This is a different kind of video. As you may have watched our videos before, we've done quite a lot on the lower lake and the match lake. We've only ever been on the main lake for pike. Well, this is sort of a video diary, I guess, of myself and Nathan trying to get some catches on the main lake. I don't think it's going to be easy. This is day one. I'm on peg 2, new peg 2, quite close to the clubhouse. I'm in the little bay. I've mapped the bay out with a deeper. I've got quite a good insight into what the bottom's like. I'm actually after a catfish as well. It was really windy today, so the boat's having real issues trying to get out. So that one, the third rod, I just cast out, and then I slingshotted quite a lot of boilies over it. I've had beeps on all the rods. I don't think it's anything to do with the weather. I think there are fish there. As I'm using back leads, the rod tips are just underneath the water, so there's nothing sort of blowing anything around really. But let's see if we can get anything on our first try. Well, I've been here a couple of hours, first day. I've just had my first proper action. I've had beeps and things like that, but I just had a drop back, and then as I went to the rod, it started taking line. As soon as I picked the rod up, nothing, no weight, not at all, nothing. That rig was a, see that against there, the Ronnie rig, little red bit of rubber there, and that was a scent from hell, 15mm pop up. I'll pop it back out in the same spot, rebait it, and hopefully we can get someone. Well, that was very exciting. 4 o'clock, just had a screaming run on my middle rod, which was the catfish pellet. Which was this large catfish, about 22mm. That's actually a white pop-up, but it's got soaked with glug, and a size 2 hook. It's one I made about a couple of hours ago. I think it's still on it, so I couldn't use it again. And it took off right hand way out of the bay. I'm feeling a bit more positive now. I've had a run, only a couple of hours to go. Well, that was the first day on the main lake. Wasn't off to a great start, to be honest, and at the end I lost my boat. Somehow managed to get a branch wrapped around, a loose branch wrapped around it. Luckily the wind eventually moved it out of a little bay that it was in, and I could slowly bring it back to me. But after that it was time to pack up anyway. Try again soon. Well, this is the second day at Broadlands now. Today I am doing a 24-hour night fish, Friday to Saturday. I'm in the same swim again, peg 2, new peg 2. The weather's about the same as it was the first day. Very windy. We've had rain. Still quite warm though. I've adopted the same techniques as before. 20mm hot demon boilie, which has been soaking in hot demon sauce. Not a very well known boiler here, but I used it in France, which is where I currently have my PB. I've had beeps and I've had a little bit of a drop back on a couple of the rods. I'm just on my own still. I don't feel very confident, but I guess we'll just have to see. Keep trying. I guess we'll just see what happens. So it's the morning of the night before. All I had was a bream during the night. Took a 20mm boilie. I brought all the rods in, redid them all, and put them back out. I've since had a run on the catfish rod. It wasn't a catfish that took it, unless it was a very small one. Maybe I should change swims next time, or this has got two swims, this peg. There's one behind me that shoots out into the main body of the lake. See what happens, see if I can get anything today. See if the fish decide to come into this little bay. I'm at the end of the wind. The wind is pushing up towards me, so I'm sure that's usually a good thing. Sorry, I felt a bit. The problem with what I'm doing is we usually just fish easy run waters because we don't get that much time on the bank, as in like long periods in one go. So I was feeling pretty down, not had anything apart from that one bream, but I thought, instead of wallowing, I'm going to make something of it. If you see fish, you've got to aim for them. Took some bank sticks over, popped them in there. Took a rig over. It's only a 15mm pop-up, which I know is quite small for here because I'm going to get played by bream, but I just want to see what fish are there. So hopefully we can get something, or at least a run or anything. It'll be interesting to see if I get double take is not required here, but let's see. I didn't think of that when I set it up. Now I'm worried. Had a few beeps. Had a bit of a drop back on the catfish rig, which is two 22mm pellets. It wasn't enough to pick the rod up. It hasn't rained in a while, and actually it's quite warm now. I've had no runs at all. Bit disheartened, but I want to continue. I want to keep going. I think next time I will go to a different peg, and hopefully Nathan will be with me so we can cover a bit more ground and see what's working. Sometimes you get those days where you don't feel like you're fishing right, and that's one of them today. So until next time. So it's my third night fish to Broadlands on the main lake. This time a couple of things a bit different. Firstly, I'm not on my own.
Hello.
It's the better half of Bunce and kingfishing.
Emphasise on the better.
And this time I'm not on peg 2 again, I'm now on peg 12. I've been watching catch reports for the last couple of weeks. Peg 12 seems to pop up quite a bit. Nathan's just here and I'm up here. So I'm right next to an outlet, so I've put one down there. Nathan's trying to drink a beer without taking the cap off. But fingers crossed.
Okay, so guys, Mark into his first cut. Not a bad size. This one's at the lilies.
Went straight in there, lilies. It's really stucky.
It is. Nice. We'll get some stills on this guy and weigh him and get it back, let you know how much it weighs. So what a mark?
£13.3. Yes.
Boom. Hopefully.
Well, for that.
First of many, hopefully.
Yeah. And this one I don't have to use the boat to put it back out.
It's just literally over there.
Oh, that was a great fight. Finally managed to catch a carp out of the main lake. I know it's not massive, 13 pounds, but I'm over the moon. Took from the lily pads just on peg 12 by the bridge, which is an outlet, and it was caught on a pineapple hell wafter on a multi-rig with a size 6 hook. Yeah, very happy now. Hopefully we can get some more. I had no warning beeps or anything before, it was just straight fish taken. So, see if we can get something else. The alarm's just screamed off. Bream. Nice 3 AM wake up call. Just had another take from the lily pads. Absolutely locked up, and fighting it for about 10 minutes, trying to get it out lily pads. Line snapped. A bit disappointing, but let's rig up again. Once a Nathan had a fish and Bream was his name. Oh, B-R-E-A-M, B-R-E-A-M, B-R-E-A-M. Oh, I can probably start recording now. Morning guys, so it's the morning of the night before.
It's the afternoon actually.
I know, it's just the afternoon. It's midday now, so we've got 5 hours left. I had that £13 in the night, followed by a bream of a couple of pounds, and then at first thing this morning, about 7-8 o'clock, I had another run on that same rod, but I lost that in the lily pads. You've had a bream.
I did have a bream. It's not as though we're doing wrong, I don't think. It's just finding where the fish are and hopefully it's feeding.
Yeah, I think that's the issue, is trying to find where the fish are, but when you're night fishing and you've got your bivvies up and
it's a big lake.
It's a big lake where most swims are taken, you can't really move around that much. But, well, fingers crossed for the next couple of hours, and
Keep you updated.
keep you updated.
Alright.
Sit rep. Not too long till we got to go home, and the heavens have just gone absolutely crazy. I'll show you. Nathan's braving it. I must admit, if you've got a TF gear bivvy, and if you can see the water coming down right in the middle, that's a stupid design idea.
Better cast.
Happy with that.
Sit rep. Still chucking it down and still no cast. Heavens are well and truly opened and they haven't stopped for a while.
Take two. So I'm hiding out in the bivvy. Turn my alarm box on just in case. Either it's going to wait a little bit, I guess. Something's got to happen at some point. Either we run out of time or we get another fish. I hate packing up in the rain. But luckily the weatherman says it's a 100% chance of rain now. 100% chance of rain the next hour. And then we get a break, a 98% chance of rain. Fingers crossed for that 2% sunny. It's 5 o'clock. Actually stopped raining after we packed up.
It's annoying. And it looks like, I don't know if you can see it in the background, there's a few fish. There was a few fish feeding around.
So I'm glad we caught two runs, one caught, 2 bream.
Saved the blank, I'll take it.
Definitely coming back, but we're going to try and do more than 24 hours. Like and subscribe and tight lines.